Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for September the 22nd through to the 28th, 2014. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, really, for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you for subscribing, absolutely. But let's get to you because that's why you're here. Now, we start with the Four of Cups, which kind of threw me because all the other cards, well, the one at the end I'm wondering about, but really some beautiful cards here. But the one thing about this card is it lands between two aces. Okay? So that's telling me very much that in order to move forward, you really need to understand how far you've come in your lessons, in your growth, in the person you're becoming, in career, in love. You are not the person you were in January, that's for sure. And you need a conscious awareness of it. You need a conscious awareness of all those lessons that you've gone through. That they hold great meaning in your life. They've empowered you with wisdom, with strength, especially wisdom. Okay, so there is abundance in your path. That says so with this cup right here, awaiting to come to you, and the deer in the background, which means abundance, money coming to you. So, but it's probably things that you have to work for. Okay, it's not going to fall in your lap. There has to be action. We have the King of Cups here. Okay, so whenever there's a male royalty, we know there's some type of action that has to go with the feeling, the want, the desire, the knowing. Okay, and what a beautiful card this is, because this is about your humanitarianism, your passion, your, you know what choices need to be made in your life to go forward in order for not only your life to be beautiful, but the people that surround you. It's just not about you, but it's your immediate people that surround you, whether it's family, friends, co-workers. Knowing how to have stability going forward. Knowing how to gain that. And here you have your ship coming in. And it's right next to the Ace of Cups. So this is all about new paths, new creative paths, new passions, new dreams, new desires, new ambitions. And embracing them. You're actually embracing them in this card. You realize that you can have your great desires in life. You realize that there is a path towards it if you want to embrace it, if you want to do the work. But there needs to be gratitude for what you have, and especially the hardships that you have been through the last little while, because those were the biggest lessons to push you forward, to allow you the understanding and the wisdom. Okay, now on the other side we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is usually financially, okay, career, well-being. So if it's not so much money for you, although it is for most, unfortunately, these days, it's very much about your well-being, your health, your could be your stature in the community, your stature in the family, being increased, being raised, integrity coming in. Are more people respecting your integrity? But for the majority of you, it's money moving in. It's moving into a new path of abundance. Okay, and if it's love you're looking for, because we do have the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, somebody very new could come in. Your soulmate definitely could show up this week. If you're in a relationship, you are, it's like you set new foundations within the relationship. You have those conversations. You know what you want. You know how to get the stability in the relationship. You know how to grow it bigger and better and more beautiful. And it's the conversations this week that are really, it's not even a deepening. It's more of a firm foundation in the relationship moving forward. Feeling a security in the relationship if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, I would have to say that somebody new definitely could cross your path this week. Absolutely. For others of you, it's career, it's partnerships. Now, with this card, it's also letting go of something. Okay, so it's realizing the lesson. Okay, now we have the Nine of Swords next to it. You might have a couple of sleepless nights this week. But it's looking back, hopefully. If you're doing it properly, you're looking back on what you've gone through. Taking the lesson from it, and also taking what you have grown in. Whether it's you've grown in your realization of what true love is for you. What it means to be your better half. What's allowed in the relationship, what isn't. Your self-worth. How much do you value you? How much do you think you are worth? And are you putting that out to the universe? Okay, because being grateful isn't always about thanks for the roof over my head and food to eat today. Sometimes it's about thank you for making me so fabulous, so unique, so wonderful. Thank you for these talents. Thank you for opening up my heart to love. Thank you for making me realize that I am worthy of a great love, a great abundance. So what is the value you're putting on yourself this week? I really think you know, you're looking at things this week. That's very obvious with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. You're reflecting on things, but both of these cards have a sadness to it. And if you use that energy correctly, and don't beat yourself up, and don't let that self-doubt come in, and realize just how much situations, lessons have made you grow, especially in your wisdom. Okay, you have the owl over here, especially in your wisdom. So take a good look at what you've been through this week. Take a look in the past. It might really open up some doors to where you can go in the future when you realize that you have these unique gifts, when you give them honor. It's time to take the lessons you've learned and move forward. And you can't until you do forgive yourself or the situation and realize that it was there in your life to give you a lesson that is going to exalt you on your path tomorrow. So, until we meet again, remember, I do love you.